day of evaluating a knob, and it's been a while since or maybe this is the first time I've ever evaluated a knob, so I'm very excited.
A long time.
A knob's charge today was to, she's working out the storytelling manual, as Karen told us, and today she was working on the touching story project, which you delivered us a very touching story. You started out by having this really great intro, and you kind of told us where we're going to go, and then you launched into this really great story about your family. Storytelling, as many of you know, is kind of my nemesis right now, and something I'm really trying to work on. So I love that we had two really great examples of storytelling today with Anab and with John's speech. And Anab, I feel like you knocked it out of the park with this speech. I feel like I know your sister after your speech, which is really impactful and a really amazing accomplishment for such a short speech. I thought, like I said, your intro, you just kind of came out of the gate and you had a really strong intro, and you went really strongly into your story. And I think the thing you were the most successful at today is the pacing of your story, which I think can be very difficult when you tell a longer story. It's difficult to keep everybody in the room engaged for that long of a time and to keep your pace and your voice even. And you accomplished that today, so congratulations on that. I think you're a very successful storyteller, and I would encourage you to continue along that, because I think it's something that you can really play up in your speaking style. For areas of improvement with your speech, I thought that you could have done a better job of tying back to a theme. So when you tell a story, and what I've noticed by watching people that tell stories really well, is you should have a theme that goes kind of alongside your story that you're constantly tying back to. And in your intro, I honestly thought the theme of your story was about goal setting and accomplishing your goals. And when we got to the conclusion, it was really about walking alongside somebody in your life that's having a struggle and putting yourself in their shoes and encouraging them along the way, which I think is a really great theme, and I wish we would have known that at the beginning and you would have tied it throughout the speech a little bit better back to that theme. So just an area to improve upon with your next story that you're going to tell us. Also using some more descriptive words as it relates to the setting and as it relates to maybe the emotion that your sister was feeling. I think you could have just added almost that really sweet layer, but just inching it up a little bit more into our dynamite speech. It's really good, and I struggle to find things for you to improve upon today with the speech. I think this is one of the better speeches that you've given that I've seen, which is really awesome for me to be able to evaluate it. I think it's important for the newer members in the room and the guests to realize that you will give us a successful speech if you give a speech that you're comfortable with the topic. And that's what Anab did today. She just stood here and told us about her family, which any of us could do. And it's a really great way to be successful in our club to start there. The one area of feedback I'd give you about yourself as a speaker is you were fidgety today. And you do this sometimes. So just watch that. Your hand gestures were impactful. Keep using those. But watch the wringing of the wrists or all of this. So I really enjoyed your speech today, Nav. I thank you for letting me evaluate it, and great job. Thank you.
Thank you.